25 through the end. All right, here we go. Harry, ego multi umbrae conspecto. Oops, I already made a mistake. Stultus. This should be multas umbras.
Yeah.
Yeah, Eli knows.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Harry is yesterday.
Harry is yesterday. Yesterday, I... oh, my God, I'm in.
Yesterday,
Caught Sida. Mini ghosts.
My fingers hurt. Wait, what's Umbras?
Ghosts.
Ghosts?
Uh-huh. Yeah, ghosts or shadows. Tamen nihil fecerunt. However, because ramen means however, so Tamen means however.
No one?
Nihil is nothing. Fecerunt, they did nothing. Basically that.
I have a lot.
Ubi puella omnes res intellexit, valde lacrimavit. When the, what's a puella, y'all?
Girl?
When the girl intellects it?
Yeah. Understand?
Understood, yeah. The X makes it understood. Omnes res, all the things.
I go into the butt.
Lacrimavit, she cried a lot.
A lot.
Valde, like a whole bunch. Centurio takete rogavat.
No clue.
The centurion, or soldier, was asking Rogabat. Takite? You remember Takite?
Whose hat
Quiet.
is this?
Quietly. That's mine.
That's yours?
Mm-hmm. Cur puellas valde teres. Why? And then teres ends with an S, so that means, like, why do you scare
It's hard to do this.
puellas valde? The girls so much. Nuntii eum ad pueros facile duxerunt. The messengers, duxerunt, led eum, him, ad pueros, to the boys, facile, easily.
Yeah.
There it is. Statim hic libertus persuam sanguinem et leonem ferocem quaesivit.
Yeah.
Statim.
Is this the son of...
Immediately, or at once. Hic libertus.
He was...
This freedman. Yeah, this freedman. Quaesivit.
Went through the forest?
Yeah, searched for.
Search for someone.
Yeah, no, we can say it this way. Searched through the forest for sanguinem et leonem ferocem. For blood and a
Vicious line.
fierce lion. Yeah.
What's that last word?
Which one? Quaesivit? Searched for. Yeah. Cur tota urbs postulavit ego gladium consumo. Why did the whole city postulavit demand ego, that I consume a sword? Why did they all
Gladium is a sword.
Yeah, gladiatorum would be gladiator. Well, why did they all demand that I eat a sword? You are hunting the ghosts on foot with a friend. Oh, now we're going English to Latin, which is harder. To agitas, ghost, umbras, on foot in pede, with a friend, cum amico. And should be two agitas. Two for you. Agitas is just the second person singular version of agita, meaning hunt. Umbras is accusative plural because they're receiving the action, so it was es. On foot in pede, that's the ablative form of foot, with a friend, cum amico. After I bought many tunics yesterday, I walked with my stupid dog to the port. Postquant?
I think I know what 34 is.
What's that? 34. Oh, okay, cool. Keep that in mind. After I bought emo, or ego emo, after I bought many tunics, multas tunicas, yesterday, Harry, I walked ego emulo, cum cane stulto ad portum. Alright, everybody's about to leave, so I'm going to pause this video and finish recording.
It's okay.
Ubi is where? Yeah, actually, let's go down to 34 and let Wasim do it.
Is it Ubi Nunti?
Ubi nunti soon. Yeah. Ubi nunti soon. Yeah, good job. Alright, I'm pausing this for a minute. We'll get to 33. Well, I'm back. It's about 2 hours later, so I might say the same thing multiple times, but as far as I remember, we left off at question 33. And the question is, who is preparing the dinner today? So the question word who is quis. Is preparing would be parat. Dinner would be kanam. Today, hodie. So kanam because it is accusative, because it's the thing being prepared. And parat doesn't really have a subject outside of the word hoop. So that's why that's there. I'm just going to translate these in English word order, or in the order that they occur, because word order doesn't matter. And it'll just make it easier for you to know what's going on. So, I'm looking for the messengers because they saw my small dog in the forum. So, I, ego, am looking, quairo, it's just, and it ends with an O because I'm doing it, for the messengers. So, messengers, that'll be nuntius is a messenger, and we're going to make it accusative plural because they're the thing being sought. The word quod means because they saw my dog in the forum. So, the word to see is wedet, but since it's they saw, it'll be wedent. My small dog in the forum. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to do it. Meum canem parvum. Or no, I guess I'll do it in the word order. Parvum canem. My small dog in the forum. In foro. All right. The lazy girls were sitting near the gate to the city. So the word for girls is puella. I'm going to make it plural. Puellae. Wale. The word for lazy is ignavus, but I'm going to make it match puellae, so it'll be ignawai. Were sitting, that is imperfect, the imperfect version of sedet, so I'll say sedebant, they were sitting. Near the gate, prope portam, to the city, ad urbem. All right. Number 37, the huge fierce thieves were ferociously striking the tables. Huge, ingins. And actually, we're talking about multiple thieves. So we're going to say ingentes, fierce, for ferox. We're going to make it plural for thieves, feroces. And then the word for thieves is fur, or for thief is fur. Fures is going to make it plural. Were ferociously striking. So ferociously is ferocater. Were striking. Pulsat means strikes. We're going to say they were striking. So the BA makes it was or were. NT makes it they were striking. Then the tables. Mensa means table. Mensas, because it's accusative plural. There's a bunch of them and they're receiving the action. The merchant was demanding a lot of money for his birthday. So I had the word pro there for. Merchant is mercator. Was demanding. Postulat demands a lot of pasta. We're going to make it postulabat because it was demanding a lot of money. Multam pecuniam for his birthday. Pro die natale. Die natale means day of birthday. What in the street made him happy? Interesting. Quid in via, what in the street, made, fecit, eum laetum. Eum is going to mean him. Where did you walk with this small old man? Ubi means where. Did you walk? Ambulos. That's just you walk, but not, since you have it as a question, it means like, do you walk? Where do you walk with this old man? Small old man. Cum. The word for this is going to be hawk in this case. If you say hick, that's fine. Parwo for small. Old man. Sene. And this all is in the ablative case because it comes after cum, which is one of those sit-space prepositions. If you look on your cheat sheet, you can see the examples of that. All right, so that's the end of the translation of the sentences. Now let's look at the practice exercises. I'm going to have to kind of format this a little bit, bring it back up. All right, numbers 1 and 2 were just general objectives. I didn't mean to put boxes below them because it just says be able to generally translate and comprehend the Latin to English sentences and the English to Latin sentences. Obviously, we just did that, so 1 and 2 are good to go. This says identify at least 3 present tense, first, second, and third person singular or plural nouns. I'll show you what I will do for that. Let's look back at this final exam review slideshow that I have. This is the cheat sheet right here. And we're going to look at verbs. And it says here present tense, first, second, and third person. So let's talk about what that means real quick. So present tense is all in this box. That's things that are happening now. A first person verb means that the subject is I. So in this case, it's verbs ending with O, like supero, meaning I overpower. Second person is when you are the subject, so you overpower. That is shown in Latin by an S as the ending. Superas means you overpower. Switch to a slightly different example. Third person singular and plural is like the difference between he, she, and it. versus they. So if it's third person singular, it ends with just a T. Procedit, he advances, or she or it advances. Procedunt, they advance. Okay, so that's third singular and plural. So that's what I'm talking about there. Let's go see if we can find some. All right, 3 present tense first, second, and third person verbs. Okay, so third person singular is going to be the easiest. That's going to be anything ending with just a T, like est. Dormiebat is imperfect because that's the BA, so we got to find one that's present tense. We found right here circumspectant ends with an NT, that makes it third person plural, so we found one of those. Bebunt, also third person plural singular because it ends with an NT. Bebunt, they drink. Lions are looking around in the doorway. Okay, so we got 2 third person plurals, looking for another third person singular in the present tense. Coquit right here, cooks. He is cooking, or he cooks. So there we go. Got 2 third singulars with just a T, 2 third plurals with an NT. Now the harder part is finding first and second person. They're just not as common. Here's actually this next sentence right here is good. Window, meaning I sell, or non-window, I do not sell. Ends with an O, tells us it's I, that's first person. And here we have our irregular first person singular of est, which is sum, which means I am. So that counts. In this one sentence, we got our two first person singular verbs. Now we must find second person singular. And we found one right here. One thing that can tip you off is that the subject is to. You're going to see the word to in there. And the verb will end with an S. So one example here would be festinas, meaning you hurry. Let's see. And here's one more. I found the word to right here. Quid tu centurione mortua facis. What are you doing with the dead soldier? Facis is going to be your second person singular verb here because it ends with an S, meaning you do or you make. So that's 2 of each. I know it says 3 of each. See if you can find one more of each of those, and you'll be good to go. Imperfect tense, that's where we're looking for the BA. And I'll write that down here. It's going to have end with BA, BAT, or BANT for he was blanking or they were blanking. That's the key that you're looking for. Also, you have the words erat and erant, which means he was and they were. Those are going to be the things you're looking for this. So we're looking for BAs. Here's one right here. Spectabat, he was watching, or she was watching. And then in that same sentence, we have erat. So there you go. There's 2 right there. That's what you're looking for. BAT or BANT, or erat or erant. The next one, obviously, is going to be perfect tense, which is a little harder to find. Going back to our cheat sheet, I just want to show you the different things we can look for here. Perfect tense are things translated as blanked or has blanked. And most of the time, you're looking for a V. This is called your tense indicator. It's a little letter that pops up in the middle that tells you the tense has changed. BA is the tense indicator for the imperfect, like we just did. V is the most common for the perfect tense. Other things you can see are double S, U, X, or something like facet turning into fecit. So there's a lot of things going on here. Let's see if we can find some. Okay. Here's one right here. Intellexit and lacrimavit in one sentence. Understood and cried. The X makes this one perfect. The V makes this one perfect. So there you go. That's how you'll do that. I'm running out of time here. It says find at least 5 nouns of the first, second, and third declension. Underline the ending that indicates their declension. And then down here it's nominative and accusative. So I'm just going to talk real quick about how you'll figure that out. If you go to the noun cases cheat sheet, remember, declensions are just families of nouns that tell you what set of endings they're going to use for all the different cases. So for first declension nouns, you're looking for things that have any of these endings on them as nouns. Second declension, you're looking vertically, like the column. And third declension, you're looking here vertically in the column. And that tells you what declension you're working it in. So if you are looking through there, I'm not going to go through and find them because I'm running out of time, just showing you guys how to do it. The next one, box number 7 and 8, ask you for nominative and accusative. Nominative endings tell you that the noun is doing the action in the sentence, and you can look here for examples. Singular or plural are fine. Accusative means that they're receiving the action, and anything in this row. Examples like this. You're looking for those types of endings that I have underlined. I'll cover the last bit in third video. Wale!